Hello friends, this is Kevin, aka K-Man1, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon FireRed version. In the last episode, we had two really tough battles. One against the boss of Team Rocket, Giovanni, and the other against the fourth gym leader, Erica. And in this episode, as promised, we are going to be heading back towards Lavender Town. But to make things a little bit faster and easier for us, something I'm going to go ahead and do is go into Sylph Company. Well, no, this isn't Sylph Company. This is just Celadon building. I'm getting confused. Things, places. And here we get the tea. And nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. It really is the best. I personally don't care for tea, which is weird because I grew up in the South and so like everyone drinks like sweet tea. But I guess sweet tea is technically different from hot tea, but I don't care for hot tea either because it's just it's gross, in my opinion. And in everyone's opinion. And now, when we've had through this, he's just like, that tea, that looks tasty. Huh, gonna have a drink? Gee, thanks. Glug, 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 glug. If you want to go to Saffron City, you can go on through. I'll share this tea with the other guard. Now, the real question is, if we just got, like, a single cup of tea, how is he sharing that between, like, 5 guys? Well, 4 guys, because, like, all 4 cardinal directions. Anyways, this is Saffron City, but we don't really need to be concerned about it yet. And so what we really want to be concerned with, I guess, is going back to Lavender Town. Hooray! Lavender Town! Creepy music! So, and another cut real quick. And by cut, I mean like cutting down the tree. I'm not gonna like cut the video for some arbitrary, non-existent reason. So, here we are back in Pokemon Tower. With the Sylph Scope in hand, we are actually able to progress through here quite nicely. And you can't run in here, so in case you wanted to, sorry, not a possibility. But, I mean, you know, it is a graveyard, so, you know, don't be that guy. Anyways, gonna go ahead and throw up Repels, because I mentioned being able to run into Ghost-type Pokemon here, but I don't feel like dealing with random encounters right now. But basically, there are a bunch of items scattered about, so I'm gonna actually need to do exploring. I forgot that there were, like, items here, so forgive me. This is like, I've mentioned it on like social media and stuff, but I'm going to be traveling a lot within the next few weeks. So this is all being recorded like, this is going to be 3 weeks, I think. It's going to be 3 weeks from the time I'm recording this until this video is going up. So, yeah, but since I'm traveling, I'm just getting a lot of stuff prepared, and so a lot of the time I'm feeling pretty scatterbrained, and so I'm not like super practiced on all these areas as much as I'd like to be, just because I didn't do a practice run with stuff. So yeah, anyways, that was an elixir, which will heal 10 power points to all of your Pokemon's moves. And by all of your Pokemon's moves, I mean one of your Pokemon, all 4 of their moves, is what I'm trying to say. So elixirs, cool, rare stuff that I enjoy. And so, I'll go ahead and show off Ghost-type Pokemon. This is a Ghastly, and it's one of the main Pokemon you'll be finding here. I'm going to switch another Pokemon to the front after this battle, just so that someone besides Super Hot can be getting experience, just because he's highest level Pokemon on our team right now. Yay, highest level Pokemon! But yeah, just with the fact that I'm going to be traveling a lot, I need to get a lot of stuff prepared, and so I kind of had to cut a few. Something about the move Curse. A lot of Ghost-type Pokemon will use it when they're below half health. And basically how Curse works with Ghost-type Pokemon is that they take away half their maximum HP to put a curse on their opponent. But a lot of the time they just kill themselves with it. It's kinda silly. Yeah. But anyways, that was a great ball for us. So that's very nice. But yeah, I've kind of had to cut corners a little bit on like preparation for this Let's Play. Sorry about that, but just real life demands came before video making. This is the Purified Protected Zone. Yeah, and so it's basically a full heal spot. You're gonna have to battle trainers here, pretty much no matter what path you take. So, zombies! This channeler has always been pretty cool to me. Pretty cool, for my opinion. I forgot to switch a different Pokemon to the front because I got distracted by stuff. But yeah, she just yells zombies, and that's it. her whole contribution to the conversation. So, I mean, I'm cool to talk about zombies at pretty much any juncture. So yeah. As far as other stuff, I was playing some Smash 4 online earlier today, and I play a lot of Smash Bros, but it's kind of like off and on how much I play it. Like, half of me kind of wants to get into the competitive scene for it, but the other half of me knows that I will never be able to commit that much time and energy to Smash Bros and still be able to enjoy it. So, I don't know. I'm kind of like right on the border of competitive and casual, so I don't know. I'm fine with where I am as far as skill level, and I enjoy playing the game, but and I do go to like local tournaments and stuff, but it's just like whenever I play online, it's like either I completely wreck people or I just get trashed by them. Because it's just like I'm like right on the border of like I can beat any non-tournament players really easily, but like against people who actually follow the metagame and know like different advanced techniques and stuff, I just can't do hardly anything. It's weird, I know, but it is what it is. And I feel like I'm probably not alone in that regard. So, go ahead and, I don't know, leave a comment or something if you know that feel. Hashtag feels. I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point because I'm trying to find stuff to talk about while we're battling the same Pokemon over and over and over again, and it's not very interesting. Just kidding. Gastly is a really cool Pokemon. I was considering using it. I was considering using a lot of things because there were a lot of Pokemon in the first generation that I really like, and there are a lot of Pokemon in every generation that I really like, to be completely honest. I'm one of those people who honestly likes pretty much every single Pokemon design. There are a couple that I really, I don't know, for every Pokemon that I don't like, it's always just like one specific facet of its design that I just absolutely hate, and beyond that I like it in general. So it's just like, there are no Pokemon that like I can't even stand to look at or anything, because a lot of people hate on like Gen 5 specifically, but most of my favorite Pokemon are in Gen 5. So haters gonna hate, I guess, but I don't know. Enough talking about different generations of Pokemon. Let's talk about this generation of Pokemon. But Gastly is a really cool Pokemon. It's very fast and it is great for special offense. But it is another Pokemon that, in order to reach its final evolved form, you need to be able to trade. But if you can, then it evolves into a brutally, brutally powerful Pokemon that I highly recommend. And sweet, we get a rare candy. Hooray. And so now is the reason why we needed the Sylph Scope. Be gone, intruders. It's a spooky ghost! And Sylph Scope unveiled the ghost identity to be a Marowak. Alright. So, this is a level 30 Marowak. Marowak is a pure ground type. Yeah, it's a pure ground type. And it is hitting me for a lot of damage because it's 3 levels higher than me. But it's honestly not a super great Pokemon overall. It is good as far as like balance between offense and defense, but I personally prefer Pokemon that like specialize rather than just like being generally good at a lot of things. So it's just like I want my defensive Pokemon to be like pure walls, and I want my offensive Pokemon to be like sweepers. But I mean, I know there is like good room for middle ground and stuff, but I don't know, just not my personal playstyle. And I will be using next Pokemon because I don't actually know off the top of my head what happens if you lose this battle, and I don't want to find out the hard way. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit the Magnitude, and let's see if I can get... 6 is decent, but it's probably not going to get the KO. And I was right. That was a critical hit, really? Wow. Either my Pokemon are severely underleveled, even more than I thought, or Marowak is a lot more defensive than I remember it being. But yeah, you can't catch this Pokemon, and you just kind of have to make it faint. That's all there is to it. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. We'll get a little bit of clarity on what that means in just a moment, but I'm actually going to heal up right quick. So, see you guys back in just a moment. Oh, this channeler. Something kind of cool about her is that in the original game, her like line when you started the battle with her was "Give me blood." But then they changed it in the remake because, you know, E-rated game. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is about this. So see you guys back again. Alright, and we're back. So, if we come up here, there are some Team Rocket Grunts that we need to face. And so, I'm fine with Jaggleboof in the front. I think he'll be able to do just fine against these guys. What do you want? Why are you here? Why are you here, guy? What right do you have to be here that I don't? Team Rocket Grunts thinking they can step all over me. Little do they realize I'm the one who will be doing the stepping all over them with my Jaggleboof's insanely long return animation. Something you'll know about moves is that the more powerful they are, generally, the longer their animation is, which is kind of annoying. And there are different settings to be able to turn off all move animations, but I think that honestly takes away from a little bit of the fun of the game. Just kind of seeing your Pokemon just like really just trash the other guy. But I mean, you know, it's up to you. I ain't gonna judge either way, because that's not what I'm all about. And so this is the evolved form of Zubat, which is Golbat, and it is a lot faster, and it's just generally a lot more annoying, which I greatly enjoy using and hate having used against me, as with a lot of things. And in hindsight, I could have gotten a rollout combo going, but it's just like, I don't know. I taught it rollout because I thought it would be fun, but I ended up not really ever using it that much. So I guess just my bad on that one, but I don't know. I just never really had a good reason to use it, in my opinion. But I'm not going to forget this. I'm never going to see you again, so it doesn't matter. This old guy marched up right to the hideout. Then he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. So we're just taking it over as adults. So we're just talking it over as adults. Somehow, I really doubt that. But, I mean, you know, Team Rocket's only ever lied to me once before, so I'm willing to give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you really are just trying to talk it out. I'll go ahead and just, like, battle you guys and then talk to Mr. Fuji and see how this is panning out. But I'm willing to trust you guys on this one. You've betrayed me before, but, you know, I'm a forgiving person. I think we can make it through this together and just all grow stronger for the experience. Just kidding, I know they're lying to me, because I'm smart like that. Or at least that's what my mom tells me. And yay, it hurt itself in its confusion. Something I don't remember if I mentioned about Water Pulse is that it has a chance of causing confusion. So you can get some serious shenanigans going with that, if you're particularly lucky. And since apparently I am lucky, I get it. And a bug just randomly flew onto my closet door. So I got distracted. Which is why I paused. But I mean, pausing is a pretty normal thing to do in conversation, speaking, I don't know, commentary. What am I even doing here? Honestly, I'm just kind of talking to myself and at the game. And well, screw you too, guy. Good thing I was gonna use a different move to finish you off anyways. Yeah, Disable is really freaking annoying. It's not like powerful though. It's just like terribly, terribly inconvenient. And go away, bug. No one wants you here. Pokemon are only good for something. You stay out of our business. Well, I disagree. Pokemon are really good for making YouTube videos. So, let's go ahead and battle this last guy. You're not saving anyone, kid. I'm just trying to have a polite conversation with you people, and you just walk up to me and just throw out your Pokemon and act like, oh, we're gonna battle because we're arch enemies. And I'm like, no, you're grunts. You're not even like 5th on my list of people I need to take down. Because like number 1 is Gary. Number 2 is Giovanni. Number 3 is youngster Joey. Number 4 is Kanye West, the Pokemon trainer, and number 5 is I don't know, Hitmonorris. So you don't even rank in number 6. There are honestly a lot of people I need to battle before I even consider battling you guys. But yeah, you're not my enemy. You're not even like a little bit on my list of enemies. You're like there. We're like really, really far down, you know? And I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into taunting a fictitious being, but you know, gotta keep things interesting somehow. And by interesting, I mean we have to damage my sanity somehow. Ooh, magnitude 9, hooray! Now I'm not completely sure on how magnitude's damage works, But the way I've always just kind of assumed is that it deals the magnitude you get, and its base power is that squared. So like magnitude 9 would be 81 power, magnitude 10 would be 100 power, and just like so on and so forth. You're not getting away with it. What? I already beat all of you! I've gotten away with it! Mr. Fuji, huh? You came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower. Is it your house or Pokemon House? Make up your mind. Get your story straight, Obama. Mr. Fuji, Kevin, your Pokedex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. And received a Pokeflute from Mr. Fuji. Hooray. And so we put the Pokeflute in the item pocket. Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles. So, when he says that it will bring sleeping Pokemon awake, then not only will that mean we can finally wake up those Snorlaxes blocking the road for us, we will also be able to automatically wake up any of our Pokemon in battle. So it is actually a very useful item for more than just field stuff, which is something I greatly appreciate. And so, there is, in fact, another feature of Lavender Town that I've yet to show off, that I've been wanting to, and is in this house? I think so. Hello, I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Basically, this is how you change your Pokemon's nicknames later into the game. And so, I think I finally have a good nickname for Jerk that I'm ready to change. So, let's go ahead and take care of it. Alright, and Raichu's new name is Sample Text. Yeah, I don't get it either. So, it's a better name than before. How fortunate for you. I agree, it is a better name than before. I just realized, this whole time, I could have just flown to Lavender Town. I am an idiot, guys. Whatever. Anyways, looking at the recording time. In this episode, we went through Pokemon Tower and saved Mr. Fuji from Team Rocket, and we also acquired the Pokemon Flute and got a fancy new name for Raichu. And in the next episode, we are going to be opening up the different paths available to us with the Poke Flute. See you guys then.